Hello Facebook people, I'm Konstantinos, and today we're going to discuss about ad account structure, the type of campaigns you do, how many campaigns, what styles, in order for you to be able to scale as much as you can. So I had a discussion with MetaRep, the one which are coming from the disruptor, as they are called disruptors, I don't know why, and basically they are MetaReps that they are working with higher spending companies. Again, the consolidation thing came to the table. He said that in 90% of the cases working better and all of that.
Stop lying.
I'm not trying to teach you something which is really complex just so that I can look sophisticated. I don't care about that. I'm teaching you things that I'm doing in the ad accounts, so that means that I'm putting also more effort on the ad accounts on my side just because they're working. He was selling, for example, that for Victoria's Secret, it was the example that he gave, they consolidated in one campaign and everything worked. Yes, if I had Coca-Cola and I was privileged to advertise for Coca-Cola, I would just do only one campaign and I would just toss inside creatives, an ASC campaign, I would just toss creatives inside and I will do very big budgets, okay? But this is not the same thing as having a company like a clothing company, for example. My question to him was, would you do the same with Zara? Would you try to just toss everything inside? The answer was yes, but it's not the way that I work or how my mind works. And at the end of the day, if these things were not working, I was not going to have clients for such a long period or spending 5 to 10 million every month across accounts and stuff. This is the way that I have found guys across accounts, and this is how I'm spending a lot of money. This is how I scaled ad accounts to spending millions per month. And I will tell you exactly the structure that I use and how I scale to bigger numbers. So, what is my campaign structure? My campaign structure is, first of all, you have to test in the ad account and see what is working better for you or your business. Is it going to be an ASC campaign? Is it going to be a CBO with a single ad set and many ads? Is it going to be this or that? Whatever. Secondly, you have to check number of ad sets, so the structure, budget and all of that. You have to test and see what can I optimize, what I cannot. Of course, in my videos on YouTube and in the course also, I'm having a lot of examples of how we optimize, how we are having a different number of budgets to the campaigns, how we have all of this structure and all of that. But the whole point is for you to find something which is convenient, okay? A new campaign that you will do and you will know that you will optimize. Is it going to be a 400 ASC campaign with 10 ads? Okay, this is what is going to be always. So you're doing this and you're having different campaigns that are having different angles or products or countries or whatever. This is the daily loop theory. You have to go and watch the daily loop theory and understand it. We explain it also inside the course a lot on how you need to have all of these different campaigns and why. The next thing that you're going to do is that you're going to have cost caps. Of course, you can scale some campaigns, ASC campaigns or normal campaigns. I would suggest you not to touch the CBO campaigns. Of course, the whole structure thing means that you know my philosophy about what we touch, what we don't touch. If we add creatives in ASC and stuff, we're not going to go in one video into a detail about everything. But you need to know over there that if you're having, for example, break-even ROAS of 2 and you're reaching 3 ROAS in an ASC, yes, you can scale this campaign. If you are reaching 2.3, I would leave it alone and then I will do a cost cap of this, which cost caps is a completely other discussion. Again, inside the course, you're going to find many guides on how to establish cost caps with live case studies of how I started, how I tested the bid, how I found the bid, how I scaled and all of that. And with the cost caps, you're going to be able to scale this creative as much as you can. And then you do another campaign with another creative or with another product or with another country and all of that, which is under the daily loop theory. This is the structure that you're having, And then on top of that, we are having partnership ads. Let me explain to you how the situation goes based on the spend of different ad accounts. Hi guys, I would like to interrupt this video in order to talk to you about my Facebook ads course. It took me 6 months of video editing everything and 3 months of video shooting. And because of that, I have created the best Facebook ad course in the world. Inside, you're going to find super advanced information, but information also for beginners. It takes you by the hand in order to teach you how to do Facebook ads from the beginner level to super advanced level. It has inside Loom videos from cost caps, bid caps, Loom videos from CBO, ASC optimization. It has chosen 5 sessions, inner circle sessions, and it has a lot of theory with whiteboard, also strategies that are working all of these years, things that I have developed, things that I know that are working because I have spent millions and millions on the platform. Currently, I'm spending between 5 and 10 million every month, sometimes it's even more, across 30 accounts, and I have access to many more. So I know what is currently working and all the latest trends, and this is what I'm doing inside the course. I'm showing you live ad accounts with real spend and what is working right now. And if you want, you can click the link below, you can go and you can check some videos that I have open free for you so that you can check if you like the course or not and decide if you want to buy it or not. I will see you there. So in ad accounts that they're spending between, let's say there are a lot of ad accounts that they spend 50, 60, 70K. In these ad accounts, you're just doing your normal campaign and you're just doing another campaign for another product or whatever that may be. Over here, you don't need necessarily to start expanding if you're doing 200 ASC campaigns to start searching if you can do 400 or 500 ASC campaigns. When you go above 100K, you can do also cost caps, by the way, here, which are helping you to scale a little bit more. What I have seen is that there is not an overlap when you do a cost cap with a creative and a normal campaign. They're not cannibalizing each other for a reason. Maybe there are different bid wars happening into these 2 different categories. Whatever, there is no cannibalization for some reason. If you are seeing it, let me know. When you go above 100K, you need to start thinking of higher structures. For example, if I'm working until now with 100 or 200 ASC campaigns, I need to start increasing. And my new campaigns, by the way, we don't test on a different campaign, at least on my philosophy. We test immediately on a campaign with a structure that we know. Why? The one variable rule. We know that this campaign has worked as a structure in the past with the targeting that we have, whatever. And what we're going to do is that we're going to add new creatives inside with another angle in order for us to try to scale. There is no point for us to put it on a testing campaign and then do another campaign. We will do immediately one campaign, try to optimize it, establish it, and we're going to hope that it's going to work and it's going to be part of our ecosystem. So another thing that we do over here is that, okay, now I know how to optimize and work with $200 campaigns, $300 campaigns. What can I do next? Is start working with $500, $600 campaigns. Why? Because it's easier to scale at that point, and you will see also if your ad account or your products can actually support it. So you try to have now campaigns which are higher, and you try to scale also with cost caps and bid caps. You are going to be able, if your product offer numbers are healthy and stuff, you're going to be able to reach 300K, 400K, 500K like this. How can you scale to millions? Scaling to millions is part of credibility and of course other things like expanding to different countries and offers and products and all of that. You might be able to scale just because you have a lot of products. But a lot of times when companies have smaller products or smaller number of products or products that are not scaling a lot, the thing that's helping them a lot to scale is credibility and its partnership ads. If you start doing collaborations with very big influencers and you do it as partnership ads, then you're able to reach the 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. At least this is the way that I have managed to do it. I have either done it scaling with multiple products and a lot of campaigns for a lot of different products, or I have managed to do it with less products, but having a lot of partnership ads, influencer ads, and all of that, which has helped me to scale more because of the credibility that I was getting from these influencers. So before we go into my PC to see all of these things visually, the last part, average results. You are not evaluating each campaign differently. Of course, you are optimizing each campaign differently and you're seeing if you can optimize it or not, average results and all of that inside the campaign. But after some point, if you're starting and you have finished the optimization and you know that this campaign has optimized, you know, your leading ad, all of that, then this is part of your ecosystem of the ad account, which the whole ad account then becomes a big campaign and you see the average results. One campaign is going to do better, another is going to do better later, and you're just seeing the average results and you're not just going and saying, okay, this one is having 1.5 ROAS, I need 2.5 ROAS, I'm going to close it. As long as in the average results I'm getting 2.5, 2.6 ROAS, which is what I want, then I'm not touching the other campaigns which are part of my average results. A lot of people don't understand that. That's why they are never going to scale to 1, 2, 3 million spent on ad accounts. And whoever is defending this and they don't understand this, I'm pretty sure they have never managed an ad account which is spending this amount of money. The other thing is the one campaign structure. It's never going to work and get you to the point that you're going to spend millions just with one campaign. I have never seen it. It doesn't happen. Let's go into my PC. Let me show you all of this kind of stuff and then you can decide what you want to do on your own. Okay, we're going to start with this ad account. This ad account is scaling not with many products, but with one product, but with a lot of credibility from influencers and stuff. In the last 30 days, 4.8 million, 2.14. Let's see a little bit on different months and spends. 4.2 on February. The spend is here, 1.95. It dropped. It wasn't a good month. February was a bad month. January, we have this 5.7. We were spending more because of the here December. We're spending more. Of course, it's going to be crazy number over here. 5.3. Don't forget that the Cyber Monday was here. Just in Monday, for example, for this one, spent 400K, which is the spend for others. In this. Anyway, so this is why I'm saying that you cannot do this with the one campaign strategy, for example. You're not going to see consistent months of this kind of results just with one campaign. And that's my biggest beef with them. They show to me that they have never managed this high spend ad accounts. And you can see here there are campaigns, a lot of campaigns. What is changing over here? You can see that in this campaign alone, we have 1 million spent over here. And what are we discussing earlier about average results? 2.14, 1.81. We're not going to care on touching this one as long as the average results are good. Another very big discussion with people that are saying that you just go and touch this and this and this and this and this. No, you don't. As long as your average results are good, you're not touching these kind of things because one campaign is going to give you more, another is going to give you less. What is changing here? Partnership ads. We do a lot of partnership ads with very big influencers. And the other thing that's happening here is that the structure is higher. So when one campaign starts, it doesn't start with $200 or it starts immediately with 20K, 30K, 40K, okay? And we're having a lot of multiple campaigns with different aspects, different creators, and all of these kind of different stuff. And as you can see, even this one has 0.66. It's going to stay. These are new campaigns, so we're not bothering so much on analyzing them. But as you can see, we do have a lot of campaigns that a lot of people will go here and touch here and there and just close. When you do that, you never scale. You have to be okay with seeing bad numbers across campaigns as long as the average results are good here. The moment you start touching them, you are lowering the process of scaling. So this is another account which is scaling with influencers. Let's go in another account which is spending 2 million just because it has a lot of products. Different style, okay? Don't expect, of course, when you're spending this amount of money to have crazy numbers. We go for growth over here with these numbers. These are digital products. Break-even ROAS is 1. On the previous one, we're getting 2, which is pretty good. But imagine that the break-even ROAS is 1.7, 1.6 also there. So when you're trying to scale, you don't have the luxury of being able to actually maintain 5 ROAS or 6 ROAS. If you want 5 or 6 ROAS, stay to lower spends, you're just going to be fine. Again, here, what do we see? We see better campaigns, we see other campaigns. We have an average results that we see over here, 1.3 million. Here we're spending with a lot of different products all the time. It's a business operating in US. I cannot share more information about it, but it has digital products. And these digital products are helping us to have better numbers with which is helping us scale. It's scaling because of the good profit margins and the number of different products that we have, so we don't cannibalize each campaign with the other. But we are not scaling because of the big influencers and stuff. We're not doing partnership ads here yet. Okay, because if we do all of this like this and we do also partnership ads with big influencers, most likely this one is going to go to 2.3 or 3 million per month. In all of this, what do we do? Again, I'm doing campaigns over here. Here I'm doing ASC campaigns. I have found that I'm starting my campaigns with 2K per campaign, and then I'm increasing the budget in some days. If I'm seeing 2.7, for example, over here, I'm going to increase the budget on this one, and so on, until I reach the point of being, I will try to be around 1.5, 1.6 on my good campaigns. Some campaigns are going to do bad, but we still need to have ads for them, but I will just keep them on 200, just a very small budget, and I will do also cost caps on these ones. So yes, average results. My main structure campaign, immediately testing the creatives that I want over here, optimizing the campaign, then it's part of the average results of the ad account, and having also cost caps behind. For cost caps, go to the course, the new course. It's going to have everything with guides and everything. For optimization, again, I have a lot of videos here on YouTube. You can see those, and of course a lot of videos on the course. Cost caps, I don't have videos on YouTube because they're very difficult. They need case studies in order to explain to you how to establish bids and stuff. And the same thing happens to other smaller accounts like this one, spending here with campaigns. You see here we have less campaigns, okay? So we're spending here, for example, I'm having a structure of 400 ASC and 100 cost cap immediately when I'm posting something. Then if I want to scale more this ad account, most likely I will go to 600, 700 ASC campaigns immediately, and then I will go to 100 cost cap and so on. So this is the structure that I'm using over here. Something that is provenly working. One variable rule: go immediately and do the campaign that you want. If you want to scale more, start testing if you want to start with campaigns which are having higher budget and whatever is going to be convenient for you. Cost caps also are a very big part of it, because in the last 7 days, for example, out of the 59K, the 14K here is coming from the cost caps. Okay, so cost caps are going to help you scale a little bit more from what you could have scaled without them, and they are a very big part of my campaign structure. Yeah, so I guess that's all. Average results. Higher structures if you want to scale, and a structure which is provenly working, and you test immediately the new creatives as a new campaign there with a specific budget and everything. You don't touch the main campaigns. You let them run unless if they have crazy good numbers and you can increase the budget. You're scaling more with cost caps if something is able to scale a little bit more to have an extra spend, and you're operating with different angles, different creatives, different products, different countries on different campaigns, instead of just having only one, which is not going to help you scale. Optimization of campaigns and cost caps and all of this difficult stuff you can find inside the course. The rest are on YouTube, and you can find more about those. Optimization, I have also on YouTube a lot of videos. You can find the ASC CB optimization, it's easily, and I have many more inside the course. For me, it's not complicated. From some other people, it is complicated. I get it, but I'm not trying to make it complicated. It has cost caps inside. Yes, cost caps are difficult. It has the average results. It has optimization. It has the daily loop theory. It has all of these different things. This is the way that I managed to do it. If you want to do it with another way, feel free to do it with another way. But prove also by showing ad accounts that they're spending millions that you're doing it with your way. Then I'm going to be fine with it. So, for example, show me with the one campaign strategy, spending 2-3 million every month for a year. Can you do this with the one campaign? My answer is no, in my opinion, but okay, maybe Victoria's Secret, as I said, a 500 Fortune company or Coca-Cola. All of this is inside the course. You can go and you can learn cost caps, bid caps, you can learn all the things about average results, you can learn how to optimize. The course has everything inside, from step 1 to step 100, how you're going to be able to do all of this kind of stuff in your ad account and become better and see if you can scale to 1 million, I hope, 2, 3, 4 million, or even if it's important for you to 500,000, whatever it's important for each one of you. If you want to learn more, check my course. Everything is inside there. I have also my mentorship programs. You can join a mentorship program and we can work together on your ad account if you have the spend, of course. It is for higher spending individuals and you can see all the testimonials from the people completing them. Until we meet again, guys, be creative and be consistent.